Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Pelicans. For the Memphis Grizzlies, eliminated from the playoff hunt, all that's left is to play spoiler. Pelicans, Grizzlies, one team will move on. The 9 and 10 seeds in the West try to stay alive. Welcome everybody to the NBA play-in tournament. Tonight it's the West 9th and 10th seeds. They battle it out for a chance to advance in this tournament or be sent home. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the Pelicans starting group. They've got Aaron Nesmith, Maxey out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Gordon in at the 4. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Norman Powell, Jason Tatum out there with Kelly Olynyk, then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Quickly in at the point. You look at Memphis, the 9th best record through the regular season. But Grant, this play-in tournament has given them hope.
Hope indeed, and in the past, they'd be packing for a vacation. Now, if they can win 2 straight, they punch their ticket to the playoffs. But they can't look past this one. It's a must-win on their home court.
And here's Memphis. Tatum inside, Maxey covering. To the paint. Here's Quickly. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Well, this offense is much more effective with Tatum is making the extra pass and setting up his teammates.
Gordon, the pass to Nesmith. Maxey surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Quickly. Maxey, that's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Powell outside. Olynyk against Plumlee. There's Tatum with the 3. Hits the trifecta.
I know it's a long 3, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? The coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Maxey. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Gordon against Tatum. Outside Jaquez. Three-pointer off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Plumlee, 2 points. That one goes.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. You know, Stan, basketball isn't the only passion San Jose native Aaron Gordon has.
Yeah, B.A., I heard he's very technology-oriented, which we're not. He's a self-proclaimed computer nerd and loves everything about technology. We could use his help. He's skilled in more fields than just basketball. Well, you know, guys, every team could use a glue guy like Gordon. He brings all the intangibles and will do whatever it takes to win.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Tatum, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Jaquez. Offline with a 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The kick out to Maxey. He's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, for a scorer like Maxey, the pump fake is such a good tool to have.
He hits the second from the line. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Quickly. Back to Tatum. Itakes on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Nesmith. Here's Gordon, pounded by Tatum. Gordon against Tatum. Plumlee passes to Gordon. 4 on the clock. Here's Quickly, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. The coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Maxey against Quickly. Maxey passes to Nesmith. Maxey on the wing. Over Quickly. That one off the back iron and out.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Tatum. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Can they get it? Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Powell outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Aaron Nesmith picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Memphis shooting their first free throws here tonight. That one falls to Powell.
Well, Powell is such a valuable asset. Great shooter, efficient, has a really high basketball IQ with all of his experience.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Jaquez. Here's Gordon. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Pass to Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 7.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Grizzlies lead by 5. Now here's Morant, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. Tatum a screen on Maxey. Outside for Morant. Clock at 6. Screen by Olynyk from the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board. Pelicans trail by 5. Gordon down low. Tatum's there. Memphis with a rebound. Now Morant. No made baskets yet. Pass to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. And Gordon has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside Morant. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Gordon. Nice D from Tatum.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
From deep, Morant. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Pritchard's checked in for Memphis. And the Pelicans also making a change. Prince is checked in. And here's New Orleans now. 6-point game. Maxey passes to Plumlee. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Memphis leading by 3. Here's Morant. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Morant's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, a lot of guys now are not comfortable in that mid-range area, but Morant is. He'll take that shot when it's there.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Outside Morant. Olynyk in the post. He's checked by Plumlee. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Olynyk with a screen on Maxey. 4 on the clock. Pritchard with it. Guarded now by Maxey. They get it back. Out to Powell. Morant looking around. Pass to Jackson. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
And that's a clever foul choice. I mean, cuts off the dunk and sends him to the strike.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Brown, he's checked in for Memphis. Quickly comes in for Pritchard. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so Jackson nails both of them. Pelicans trail by 5. Pass to Prince. Back to Maxey. Fires the 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Maxey's got 10 points.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
To the middle. Here's the ball. Look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Maxey. This one for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Memphis leading by 4. Shot from 16. And that one's good. Morant. He's got 7.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Here he goes. Pass to Quickly. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots over Morant. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Now Jackson. He's checked by Plumlee. Shoots. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Maxey. low post. It goes. Maxi's got 12 points.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxi finding a window and converting.
Outside, Brown. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Gordon. Kicks it out to Westbrook. From deep, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You could tell Westbrook was dead set on getting those points right back.
Westbrook against Morant. Rejected by Westbrook. Gordon, the pass to Prince. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And here's Maxi outside. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Memphis ahead, leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back, everyone, to second quarter action of this NBA play-in game. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and the reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
So for New Orleans right now, Russell Westbrook out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Nesmith, then there's Prince, and it's Gordon in at the center position. Memphis making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. And Memphis shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Back to Morant. Pass to Quickly. 6 to shoot. Here's Fontecchio. No good with the triple. And the Pelicans' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. And Russell Westbrook, he's adapted to becoming a spark plug off the bench stand.
Well, he's been in this league a long time, B.A., and he's willing to take on whatever role is necessary to produce W's. That's what a professional does.
Brown, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant, the pass to Brown. Here's Jackson. Pass to Morant. Here's the 3. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Alexander Walker with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get hurt.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. Inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Quickly. Jackson's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Gordon with it. Westbrook outside. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Grizzlies trailed by 4. Pass to Pritchard. There's the triple. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Nesmith's shot is off. For Memphis, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Jackson pass to Morant. Jackson the screen. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. James is checked in for Brown. And a change for the Pelicans. Maxey, he's checked in for Westbrook. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And he comes up with a bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Looking to get it going. Morant. It's deflected.
Well, the thing is, Gordon's mobility allows him to make plays like that. Quick reaction to block the shot.
Gordon with a screen on Morant. And Neesmith, here we go. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Powell, he's checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Pelicans. Plumlee's checked in. Morant against Maxey. Here's Powell. Prince grabs the miss.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Neesmith. Here's Prince. Launches a three. Gets the three ball to go. Prince has got 5 points.
I just love the ball movement.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 8. Pass to Powell. There's the three, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, how about the response by Powell? Answering the call with a three of his own.
Plumlee a screen. And here's Maxey outside. And another three for New Orleans.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Powell outside. Lets the three fly. Another miss by Powell. The Pelicans lead by 8. Alexander Walker, the pass to Maxey. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Neesmith. Jackson against Maxey. Spins. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Powell passes to Morant. Here's Jackson. Can't cash it in from close range. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tatum's checked in, and the second free throw is good. And here's quickly. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Pass to Morant. Puts up a three. Got it! Morant from 3.
Well, when the three is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
Plumlee, a screen on quickly. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Counted. Good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Morant.
Are you kidding me?
Clear that
Wow! Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Pass to Maxey. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the line. And he makes the first.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Memphis making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Both free throws good from Maxey. Grizzlies trailed by 8. And there's the lob, and it's stolen by Plumlee. Pass to Maxey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Tatum, shot is good.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Prince. Down low. Here's Neesmith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. First one falls for him. Pritchard's checked in for Tatum. Both good from the line that time. Memphis has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Prince against Taques. Outside for Moran. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Plumlee a screen. Neesmith passes to Plumlee. And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. That's good from Plumlee. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Moran. Outside Jaquez. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Back to Alexander Walker. Powell with a steal. Pritchard against Maxey. Outside Morant. Back to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Picked by Prince. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Prince. 5 points in the game. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Prince from behind the arc. Powell pulls it in. Grizzlies trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Jaquez. Blocked!
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Jaquez against Prince. And the layup is good off the glass. Prince has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Memphis. Olenix checked in for Jackson, and Emmanuel Quickly subbed in for Pritchard. Gordon, he's checked in for New Orleans. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass as this defense scrambles.
Outside Olynyk, fires the 3, sinks the tray. Olynyk's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. Plumlee finds Maxey. Back to Plumlee. Outside, Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Well, that's the kind of energy they want to see from Morant, making an impact with his defense.
Shot clock at 2. Alexander Walker off the mark there with a 3. Grizzlies trail by 6. Quickly outside. Outside Morant. Inside. Here's Olynyk. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Smart play by Olynyk. Fouled in the act.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw no good. Prince is checked in for New Orleans. Westbrook comes in for Alexander Walker. Good on the second one.
Well, offensively, Olynyk is more than just a jump shooting big. He's a solid playmaker for his position, and he's especially effective running dribble handoff actions.
Westbrook outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Maxey against quickly. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, just quick and crafty. Maxey really makes it tough on the defenders. Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line.
Olynyk up top. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
At nearly 7 feet tall, Olynyk is tough to guard without fouling inside, especially when he's looking to score.
Pritchard's checked in for Memphis. Here's Westbrook, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Powell. Hawkins, the pass to Powell. From outside, off the mark.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Plumlee, a screen on Olynyk. Maxey finds Plumlee, and it's in there.
I like their mindset. Staring at a deficit, they're pounding it inside for high-quality shots.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Mixon Plumlee at the line for 1.
.36 seconds left in the second period. Pritchard surviving the D. Olynyk with a screen on Westbrook. Here's quickly. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Maxey against quickly. Plumlee, a screen on quickly. Here's Maxey. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for New Orleans. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Please direct your attention to Super Court and get ready.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Chet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment, if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans, they're in control and looking to keep their season alive. What do they have to do to punch their ticket to the playoffs?
Don't get ahead of themselves thinking they've already won. They've got to stay focused at the task at hand.
When it's win or go home, no time for daydreaming and looking ahead.
Yeah, some tough love there for the play-in hopefuls. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the action in the third quarter of this all-important play-in game. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Memphis. Jaime Jaquez out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's quickly in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
It's stolen by Tatum. Quickly up top. Pass to Tatum. Now Powell. And here's Olynyk. Maxey covering. Quickly outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Quickly's got 9.
Yeah, for a big, Olynyk does a good job moving the ball. He can be counted on to make good passes.
Here's Gordon.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet move.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Nesmith. And it's Tatum missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Gordon's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
Bruising his way to a bucket. Tatum wanted it, and he got it.
Maxey against Quickly. And it's Maxey missing. Grizzlies trail by 8. It's stolen by Maxey. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Quickly against Maxey. Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Yeah, no question, Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Maxey passes to Westbrook. Back to Maxey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Maxey's got 24.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now Tatum, 14 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. And there's Memphis with another bucket. New Orleans leading by 8. Maxey passes to Westbrook. To the middle. It's stolen by Olynyk. Quickly outside. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Powell's got 8.
Well, when you get the ball to Powell in a spot he likes, there's a good chance you're walking away with points.
Down low. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Nails it from 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. New Orleans has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. The three from Prince. Gets the three to fall. 10 points for him.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Throughout his career, Taurean Prince has continued to prove himself as a reliable 3-and-D wing.
Oh, he's an athletic, strong, and confident swingman. And B.A., as long as he continues shooting it well from deep and locking guys up, he's going to have a spot in this league. Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Quickly, outside. Outside Tatum. Out to Powell. The three ball. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Westbrook, the pass to Prince. And he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Lets it fly. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick-and-roll execution.
Memphis has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Outside Tatum. Outside Jaquez. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Nesmith. Tatum with the block.
Outstanding defense from Tatum. You know he can protect the rim. You love that from a wing.
Outside Tatum. Shot from 16. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it. Memphis making a switch here. Morant's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Plumlee's checked in. Grizzlies trailed by 4. Powell outside. From deep, Morant. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Alexander Walker with it. He's got 5. To the middle. Here's Prince. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Oh, it cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Westbrook. From 11 feet away, and New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Morant to win the drought. Deflected.
Great job by Gordon there. I like seeing him be this engaged on defense.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For New Orleans, Potter, he's checked in for Plumlee, and it's Maxey in for Russell Westbrook. Outside Morant, three-pointer, knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 15.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Gordon. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Quickly. He's got 11. Outside Morant. Quickly outside. On the wing, Tatum. Defended by Gordon. Here's Olynyk. It's tipped.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Maxey. 5 to shoot. Over quickly. Memphis with a rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. 4-3, and it's Quickly. That time on the assist from Tatum. Quickly's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Maxey passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Gordon. Back to Alexander Walker. Inside. And a two-handed jam!
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Outside, Alexander Walker. There's a screen. Pass to Potter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Gordon with a screen on Morant. Alexander Walker, the pass to Maxey. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Tipped. Outside Morant. And here's Tatum. Another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, from the moment he entered the league, Tatum's shown so many different moves. A polished offensive force.
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Olynyk, and it's Peyton Pritchard in for Powell. And a change for the Pelicans. Nesmith, he's checked in for Prince. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
And so Tatum nails both of them. New Orleans leading by 4. Maxey passes to Nesmith. Back to Maxey. Six to shoot. Got a piece of it. Here's Pritchard. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Jackson, the screen. 17-foot shot on the way. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Tatum's got 27.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
Maxey against Quickly. Now here's Maxey. The three. Counted from distance. 27 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we welcome you back as we head into the 4th quarter of this decisive play-in game. So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Also, Russell Westbrook out there. Mason Plumlee out there with Aaron Neesmith. And it's Potter in at the 4. Westbrook outside. Neesmith passes to Potter. Now here's Westbrook, hounded by Moran. Takes a 3. Westbrook can't hit. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Moran. Powell outside. The deep 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Plumlee's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Neesmith passes to Potter. Now here's Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Three-pointer. Pritchard drills it from deep.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see. His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Pass to Powell. The 3 is up. No luck on that one.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. Throws it up high. Outside Pritchard. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer. Pritchard's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Plumlee a screen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. On the take, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Moran. And it comes off the front of the rim. New Orleans leading by 5. Pass to Westbrook. Outside Neesmith. Beyond the arc. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one. Right side Jaquez. Fires for 3. The rebound by Potter.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Here's Moran. The shot comes out. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Westbrook outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. From downtown, Memphis with a rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Moran against Westbrook. Outside Jaquez. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Outside Pritchard. Jackson outside. From deep three-point land. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Olynyk checked in for Powell. Jason Tatum comes in for Ja Morant. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Pritchard. And he nails the 3rd.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
To the inside. Out to Gordon. Outside, Alexander Walker. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
He's
looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Gordon. Here's Potter. It's stolen by Olynyk. Quickly deciding where to go with it to take the lead, and it's laid in by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
Outside Tatum. Outside Jaquez. Outside Tatum. Olynyk for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Pass to Potter. Back to Gordon. The 3. Quickly with a rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Outside, Alexander Walker. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. Potter's shot is off. Grizzlies lead by 4. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
And that one's good, quickly.
Yep, and he's got his three-point shot back. He did nothing from range in the first half. But here in this quarter, whoo, he's got it going.
Maxey with a screen on Tatum. Here's Alexander Walker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 29.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Pass to Gordon. Launches it. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Well, he's put that first half behind him, and looks like his confidence is back.
Gordon's gone 1 of 3 from distance. Tatum passes to Quickly. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jaquez. Over Prince. Jaquez no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Potter. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to Quickly. Olynyk with a screen on Maxey. And that one's good. Quickly.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Beyond the arc. Yes, sir, with the 3.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Howe, he's checked in for Jackson. And then for New Orleans, Plumlee comes in for Potter. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Prince. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside Gordon. Here's Maxey.
Second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Maxey.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
On the wing, Tatum. Outside Jaquez. He launches. Pass from downtown.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open.
Quickly against Maxey. Fires the three. And rebounded by Tatum.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Gordon. Oh, a juicy little J.
Staying calm, cool, and collected. Big basket for Gordon.
Tatum fires. Down goes the jumper.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Puts it up from 7. Got a hand on it. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Jaquez from deep. The triple drops.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Grizzlies.
They never gave up when they were down earlier. Forced their way back into this game. And look at them now.
And this one was all about desire. The perseverance of never doubting your teammates or the game plan. I mean, I love what they did here tonight.
Well, they've done their job tonight. The focus now is on the next game. Their entire season will be riding on it.
And they'll go into that game determined to lock down the 8th seed. They've come this far. They don't want to stop now.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Maxey against quickly. Oh, off target from downtown. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Tatum, and they go to the intentional foul.
Aaron Gordon. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Jason Tatum. Taking 2 shots.
The first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Maxey. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Tatum against Gordon. The Memphis Grizzlies get a big-time win. Boy, you talk about a process. You put everything you have into winning the first play-in game, and then you have to turn it around and win another.
That's the landscape if you don't get it done in the regular season. As a 9 seed, you're forced to win not 1, but 2 games in a row to reach the playoffs.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Jason, congrats on the win.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it for us. This play-in game is wrapped up as the final playoff picture becomes clearer. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.